NBA player props here on PrizePicks. Before I get started, though, there is a link in the description below to sign up for PrizePicks. PrizePicks will match 100% of your first deposit. Also, there is a Discord link and a Patreon link in the description of this video as well. But let's get into it. 3 total player props that I like on the WNBA slate today. We have Taco Tuesday here, and the Candace Parker at 10.5 points. I may stay away from this. In my opinion, she has like games 10 and 11 versus Seattle this season. I think has these 2 games of 9 points and 8 points against Dallas. Now, I'm not completely opposed to playing this, but it's not the greatest taco in the world, and we're gonna have tacos, more tacos later in the day. So if you have like $25 that you're looking to use on a taco prop, this wouldn't be the one in my opinion. Hopefully, my ideal taco today is gonna be the show. If you guys are in PrizePicks Discord or PrizePicks Twitter, you've seen the taco list today. Shohei Ohtani at 6.5 Ks. If you're watching this, vote on that because I think that's the easiest lock of the day. But anyways, I don't know if I'm going to take this, but 3 total player props, WNBA PrizePicks. Let's get after it. So the first prop is going to be a points and rebounds prop. It's going to be Jonquel Jones over 23.5. I like Jonquel here. She's starting to really ramp up her activity in her minutes since being on the COVID list, which is still why I think this prop is down so low. They don't have the 5 days here for points and rebounds, but Jonquel coming off a game where she had 27 points and rebounds, and the game before that had 24 points and rebounds in just 19 minutes. But prior to her going on the COVID list, which is right around here, she was going crazy. 29 and 13, 20 and 14, 21 and 6, 24 and 11, 15 and 16, 17 and 13. Just absolutely playing basketball at an extremely high level. So I think at 23.5 points and rebounds against the LA Sparks, who are kind of depleted in the front court, I think Jonquel Jones has an opportunity to feast offensively and defensively, getting those offensive and defensive boards as well. I like her over here at 23.5 projected points plus rebounds here. The next prop is going to be a 3-pointers made, and it's going to be Allie Quigley over 1.5. You can see her last 5, and again, it's important to note that there's so much variance in the WNBA. You really can't even now, I feel like, take last 5 into account. Like, you can somewhat, but last 5 should not be the make or break of you picking a specific player prop. But 4 of her last 5 has hit the over. I'm looking at her 3-pointer attempts here as of late, and she has been scoring the ball at a pretty high clip, 16, 13, 14, 18, and 15. But she's taking at least 3 3-pointers a game over her last, like every single game over her last, I'd say 10. 6 attempts, 4 attempts, 5 attempts, 3 attempts, 4 attempts, 5 attempts, 4 attempts, 3 attempts, 8 attempts, 3 attempts, 3 attempts. I think if she takes 5 attempts, she's good for 2. To make 2. She's shooting above 50 mostly every night from the 3-point line. And in this offense, it allows her to kind of take 3 to 4 to 5 3-point attempts. So I like this over. She's hit at least 4 of her last 5, coming off a game where she only had 1 against Connecticut. But I'm going to take the over here on Allie Quigley, 1.5 projected 3-pointers made. And then the last prop is going to be a blocks and steals, and it's going to be this sneaky play here at Kalea Copper over 1 or over 0.5. Just any prop over 0.5, I feel like is kind of sometimes worth putting into your lines, just because the odds of it hitting the over they might not be high, but you don't need much, right, to hit the over. So she's had 1 steal in 3 of her last 5 if you're taking a look at the last 5. But if you take a look at the bigger picture, she's had actually 1 steal in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of her last 8 games, which bodes well. She's obviously playing a ton of minutes, and the thing with blocks and steals as well that I need to mention, that it really comes down to somewhat to the stats keeper or whoever's deciding whether that's a steal or a block for that specific player, or whether another player gets it, because again, there's so much variance here. But I like Kalea Copper over 0.5 blocks and steals. I think just at 0.5, she needs 1 to hit the over. I'll take my odds on that one. So these are the 3 total player props I have on WNBA PrizePicks today. Jonquel Jones over 23.5 projected points and rebounds. Allie Quigley over 1.5 projected 3-pointers made. And Kalea Copper over 0.5 blocks and steals. Again, 3 total player props. There is Taco Tuesday with Candace Parker one. I may or may not stay away from this. I'm not fully confident in it. Just wanted to share that information with you guys. But again, drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and as always, you guys have a great day.